glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Colorado State Rams and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, Jim Mora into a new job at Colorado State. He did such a great job turning around UConn in the last few years. He is proving that his system can work, and let's see if he can bring Colorado State back to their once proud tradition in Colorado Springs. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Rams kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will have the ball first. Austin Carlisle, his coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Warhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
This is a designed run. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. First carry of the season for this transfer. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. The transfer has it his first carry. Oh, he's got some space.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Quickly to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Looking for the score. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They feed him again. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break. Colorado State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Mosley. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Can't get him to the ground. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Rams with the 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted! A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off play action on 1st down. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Under fire. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Touchdown, Colorado State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Lofts one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And the try is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Gators, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now over to your game inside Malone Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Rams head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Corralled and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Rams line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They've got to get points on this drive before this thing gets out of hand. Motion from the back. The keeper on the option. Now the toss. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fareed. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his man. It's Brown. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying play action. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him. The 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground. Helps this offense find positive gains.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, trying to find his man. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did it.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Bringing it back. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Pulls it on the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. Makes the grab. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Back open in the middle. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football. Just watch. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it on the option. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases.